Now, I want you to make at least $25 an hour on any app or niche in this gig economy for it to really be worth it, a good side hustle. But I just discovered a new platform, possibly a little known platform or side hustle, that their own website says you can earn over $45 an hour. You're going to want to hear this. So this platform is called Bungii. And firstly, shout out to creator Sean in town. I was watching some videos, saw Sean's video on Bungii. Really well done. He has some great videos on medical courier platforms and other side hustle platforms. Thanks for catching this, Sean. So Bungii, founded in 2015, headquartered in Kansas City, Missouri, is a delivery and logistics platform. Think Amazon Flex, but more so larger items like what you'd find on Roadie. And yes, their website says earn over $45 an hour driving with Bungii. All right, the basics. Strong but not supermen. Bungii drivers help with the loading and unloading. We ask that you're able to lift and carry up to 125 pounds because oak desks are heavy. Listen, our gym has a maximum of dumbbells of 125 and those things are heavy, but consider Amazon Flex. I think the max there is maybe 50 pounds. I've never really had things too heavy on Amazon Flex, so a little bit more challenging here on the workload. Beyond the beater, don't get us wrong, vintage trucks are really cool, but we ask that all of our Bungii drivers sport a 1997 vehicle or newer. Okay, makes sense. And even rideshare, I believe rideshare is 10 or maybe 20 years old as far as vehicle requirements. Number 3, lock it down. During transit, we prefer that customers' items stay in the truck. Yeah, I would too. Therefore, a basic knowledge of how to strap and secure items is necessary. Makes sense. And straps on straps. At a minimum, we ask that Bungii drivers have 4 ratchet straps, 2 moving blankets, and a tarp. But if we know anything about truck owners, all of this is most likely on hand. All right, so larger goods, loading and unloading. So I said this is possibly a lesser known side hustle opportunity. So where is this even available? So check it out. Here's the current map of available markets. And I'll tell you, since doing this side hustle, these gig apps since 2015, some of these platforms always bring on drivers and workers like rideshare and food delivery, and some are really more selective, only really when they need drivers. Like Amazon Flex, they'll actually have recruiting cities where they're bringing on drivers. So pay attention to this. We see active markets, we see coming soon, and launching markets getting ready to go live. And we can see here, actually, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is one of the markets launching soon. Now, I'm going to show you the exact driver requirements in a second here, but drop a like in this video if you appreciate me bringing this to you. And again, shout outs to Sean for highlighting this video. So what exactly are you delivering? If it's not food delivery, it's not smaller parcel delivery like Amazon Flex. Well, as an example, this Bungii driver, quote, delivered 55 shopping carts or stone lions. So now I think it's pretty important to go over how can I even transport this stuff. I am 21 years of age or older as qualifications. I can lift and carry up to 125 pounds. My vehicle is 1997 or newer. And then, of course, makes sense here, my vehicle is a pickup truck, cargo, sprinter van, or SUV with a trailer. About that, let me tell you something that's really important if you satisfy this criteria. Listen, if you have a truck, cargo van, or an SUV with a trailer, some of these larger vehicles are not the most optimal fit for some side hustles. Like rideshare, I don't really encourage you to do rideshare with a truck if you're getting like 14, 18 miles a gallon, or some don't even qualify. Again, a business sprinter van, some of those don't qualify for rideshare. And even it's a little bit better, I'll say, on food delivery. It's a bit better because you're driving probably less miles on food delivery. This might be a more optimal use of your larger vehicle, the truck, sprinter, or cargo van, or an SUV with a trailer. This might provide you a better margin on a platform that is asking for using those larger vehicles. You're not driving as many miles. Well, actually, let me show you an exact example here. So this is from Bungii's social. Let's listen to this because this is actually a driver testimony of how this works, including the pay, the time invested, and how the pickup process works.
What it is an on-demand delivery service. So for example, if somebody buys something on Marketplace and they can't move it because their vehicle is too small, they can get on the Bungii app and Bungii will send out a notification to all the drivers in the area, and they'll be able to pick it up because it's based on your availability. If you can do it, you go ahead and do it. And what you do is you go pick up that item for the person that bought it and you deliver it to their house. This particular Bungii was 2 pallets of cabinets from Barton's. It's a store here in the Jacksonville area. And it took us about 20 minutes waiting, then about 15 minutes to get loaded up and strap it down. And then we drove to the customer's house, which was about 35 minutes away. And once we got there, it was only 15 minutes to unload. And for all that, it was less than an hour and a half. We made about $60 each.
So in this example, $60 for an hour and a half of work, that's $40 an hour. So I've always said that Amazon Flex is the most labor intensive side hustle. I think I need to backtrack on that now that I learned about Bungii. But hey, listen, if you have the vehicle, it's not optimized for other side hustles. You're able-bodied, and obviously, with all of this stuff, the pay makes sense. I would want to compensate someone well if they're delivering 55 shopping carts or stone lions. Possibly a niched opportunity here, and one that might not be on the radar of a lot of gig workers. And if you qualify, if this makes sense for you, might pay better than other side hustles. What do you think? Comment below. If you got value in this video, can you drop a like? It does help out the video in the channel. Appreciate that. Consider subscribing. You can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.